was a listing on Facebook for an apartment, and I've been living in my car for over a year trying to save.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of The Red Pill. Rent has become so expensive that people are now being forced to live out of their cars. This should never be happening, and yet it is. The housing crisis is real, and the government needs to step in. Many are too ashamed to admit they're homeless, but the truth is, millions are struggling right now. Watch the video and let me know what you think in the comment below.
There was a listing on Facebook for an apartment, and I've been living in my car for over a year trying to save. And they blocked me and took all my money that I've saved for months.
Finally got an update from my bank. I disputed the transaction immediately with my bank while I was waiting for the police to arrive at the apartment that I was at. The police showed up and I filed a police report. I told the police what was happening while I was on the phone with my bank, telling them what was happening. The police officer let me know there probably wasn't going to be any justice for me for up to a year. But I got an email today from my bank. They're not going to give me my money back. It was more than the amount that they even disputed. They wouldn't even dispute 3 other transactions that I had sent to them. There was another $1,000 that they wouldn't even dispute for me because I had sent it, even though it was a scam. It was $2,250 that I lost. I just really hope that they needed it more than I did.
This is a day in the life of a 25-year-old who lives in a car with his wife. We both had work today, so we got up and started our morning routine by taking our window covers down, moving all of our bags around, and brushing our teeth. I dropped Kayla off at work and then I drove to my job. We both had the same hours today, so I picked up Kayla from work for our lunch break, and we first stopped at a gas station to heat up some leftovers. Then we went to the post office so that I could pick up a package from our P.O. box. I ordered a chest of head mount so that I could get cool POV shots like this. We then went to find a spot so that we could sit and eat our lunch together. After eating, Kayla dropped me off at my job since it was closer. We both got off at 7 p.m. tonight, so Kayla picked me up and we headed to Walmart to get some things for dinner. We decided we wanted some steak, grilled onions, and potatoes. We got to the park and started to unpack everything to begin cooking. One of the things that I missed and definitely took for granted in our apartment was obviously the convenience of cooking and everything else, but it's the ability to get home from work and just sit on our couch for a bit just to relax. We're constantly on the move for every simple task that we have for the day, and we don't get to relax until we get in the car for bed. Kayla absolutely killed it on the steaks, and we decided to just watch some YouTube while we ate our food. Once we were done, I did some dishes, and then we packed up the car so we could head to the gym. A lot of you ask about how we shower, so we have a gym membership that is open 24/7, so it makes it really easy for us to get a workout in, then shower before bed. Once we finished, we headed to a park that we're going to stay at tonight. We were so happy to see that it was 60 degrees out tonight because we have had a lot of hot nights in the car. We went through our nightly routine that usually takes less than 10 minutes. I tried using my new head mount for cool POV shots, but of course my phone was out of focus. We put up our window covers and then moved our bags from the trunk to the passenger seat. Then we were finally able to get in the car and get some rest. That's a typical day of what it's like to live in our car. Are we homeless or are we living rent-free? You tell me.
I live in my 2006 Honda Accord, and this is what it's like to wake up in a 24-hour Planet Fitness parking lot. I start by getting dressed, and then the longest part of my morning routine is always taking down all of my window coverings, but they are essential for sleeping in my car, so I do it anyways. Then I climb over into the driver's seat and take down my window coverings there. I actually already went into this Planet Fitness last night to take a shower, for all of you who say that I don't shower. So this morning I can go ahead and leave straight away and drive to Panera Bread. But first, the bathroom. Obviously, I used the restroom and washed my hands. I brushed my teeth in my car. I don't know, like, that's weird to show on camera. I don't know why y'all are asking to see that. Anyways, now it's time to drink my hot bean juice to wake up and get some computer work done. So I use this as an opportunity to charge some of my electronics, and here I'm actually editing a YouTube video, so if you haven't already, be sure to go subscribe over there.
I'm broke, I'm 18, and I live inside my car. I just got off work. Come with me to make some delicious ramen.
Because I live in my car, y'all were concerned that I was going to get snowed in. I did, but I have a backup plan. Normally, when I travel, I just kind of park wherever I want. But because I knew that it was possibly going to snow, I decided to hit up some random dude off the internet. It's not a big deal. I've been meeting people from the internet for years. He said that I can come park in his neighborhood. And this is around the time that I normally get up and start my day. And now I'm starting to get antsy. So I'm just going to go in his house. Never met him before. So let's go meet him together. Because my stomach right now is playing the congas and my pee cup is not going to be enough. I need to shower. I need to, most importantly, brush my teeth. So I'm just going to go in. I think we're going to be snowed in together. I really don't even know what is happening right now, but it's time.
You guys are not going to believe this, but I am literally back homeless, living in my car as of tonight. I think going into the new year is going to be a huge and different shift for me. And I think that there are, some people that I can't take with me, some timelines that are ending, and some things that are just shifting for me. It's a little inconvenient, and I'm not going to go into the things that happened. I'm not interested in having a smear campaign. This girl did help me out there for a while. I didn't 100% feel comfortable while I was there, and I was constantly kind of reminded that basically that I wasn't welcome, but that's a different story for a different time. So I'm just gonna post this and let it do what it does. Like I said, I went and looked at apartments today. I do have work on Monday, so I have to figure out if it's cheaper for me to get Tokyo daycare in the day while I'm at work, and then for us to sleep in the car and do showers and stuff at the community center. I don't know, I'm gonna be winging it. So Tokyo's very stressed out and very confused, but I'm glad that he's out of a toxic environment, and I don't want us to be in a place where neither of us feel safe or welcome, or disrespected. So I'm gonna leave it at that, but of course, if anybody has any suggestions, TikTok, you guys already know what to do. Let me know, and yeah, I'm gonna show you our setup in the car. So as you guys know, the windows are blacked out. This is actually a memory foam mattress pad that I literally just got in the mail. So we're gonna be sleeping on that. All of my stuff is packed up back there. The food that I got out of the fridge and freezer is actually under here, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. It's probably gonna go bad. and me and Tokyo are gonna be sleeping here tonight. So I'm gonna actually take my shirt off and use it as a blanket on top of him. It's pretty warm in here right now, but I'm thinking that it's gonna get colder.
Yo, let me know what you think in the comment. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.